Good afternoon. I've made it to Ireland. I'm here and it's good. I've just stopped up the van and I can't believe this. This is my last week on the road for Lighthouse. Yeah, so the last week on the road for the Lighthouse, and what a journey it's been. I've been doing this for 3 years now, almost 3 years exactly. Started in April and will be concluding in April. And 3 years, it's an honour. I've developed so much, I've grown so much, I've learned so much, and the thing that means the most to me is that I get to be the voice that I needed to hear 10 years ago, and I get to give that to other people. Let them find ways of asking for help, taking the sting out of the stigma. Like, it's mad, like, because we've all got to man up, don't we? But bollocks to that. Like, there is help out there, and if you're in the industry, Lighthouse, they've got you. So yeah, 2 hours drive to the accommodation, and I'm going to have a Guinness, so happy days. Hi, how are we going? So, my name's Jack, and this is a bit unusual for me. I'm not used to doing this. So, what am I doing? So, my name's Jack. I get to the point and I stop spinning around. That's probably got to be awkward, just because I'm an awkward person. So, my name's fucking hell, 3 times. My name's Jack, and I'm part of the Make It Visible team for the Lighthouse Charity. And I was thinking I might do a vlog of this week. I'm in Ireland. I'm talking in Ireland around Kilkenny for the Lighthouse Charity. And the reason I the reason I'm doing this vlog is because it's my last week with the Lighthouse Charity, and I want a little keepsake. So you can come along, you can watch it, but this is ultimately for me. So Jack, hope you enjoyed, mate. You've done a really good job. I'm proud of you. And yeah, just see how it is. So I'll start with a little room tour. So I've just checked in. The vlog's not going well. I should have started this in the airport, but I have some Instagram stories that I might insert in here or whatever. Heathrow Terminal 2. It's alright, innit? Loads of places to shop, but I'm not interested in the shopping. I'm interested in a burger. Chicken burger. And the sad thing about Terminal 2, I don't think there's a Wetherspoons in Terminal 2, so the chicken burgers are really expensive in the airport, even Wetherspoons. But I ain't gonna whinge. I've got here in good time. I've got plenty of time to relax, do some work, and I've even bought a Steam Deck recently, so I might have a little go on GTA or something. So yeah, time to relax and chill out. This is like the test run before Australia. Just got through security. Security's good now. Like, you don't have to get out your laptops and machines and stuff anymore. You can just leave it in your bag. It goes with your liquids as well, so that makes it a lot more easier. Still wish you didn't have to take off your belt though, because I always trousers fall down. Alright, see ya. To show a little bit of the airport. So I travelled in from Heathrow to Dublin, got the van, drove 2 hours to Kilkenny, and I'm here. So let's do a little room tour. So, oh, torches on. Ireland, we're really good. It's really good in Ireland because we get really nice, cosy rooms. Like, look at that, nice light, not a big ceiling light. So yeah, it's good. Like, nice comfy bed, little chair. I haven't even checked out the bathroom yet. Got a mirror on the back wall. Check that out. Shower, yeah. So I might do a little vlog because I'm a sentimental guy. I miss this charity. Big yellow, as my friend Andy Bishop always points out. And look, ta-da! That's the van. Isn't she beautiful? I'm gonna miss looking at these vans. But yeah, that's an intro to the vlog. Hope you enjoy. I'm gonna go down for dinner. Might just do a quick clip of that, and then yeah, I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Bright and early. Sam, I was meant to tour with Sam, but Sam's a little bit late. He accidentally missed his flight. So he'll be coming tomorrow morning, and or tomorrow afternoon. I'm picking him up. So I'm going to do the talk by myself tomorrow. So that gives me a good chance to put this phone somewhere and hit record and see what happens. So yeah, you might even see a bit of my speaking. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Bye bye. Can't go wrong with a Guinness, boys, especially when you're on Ireland. You guys are going to call me bullshitters, but I just literally split the G first try. It's hard to tell when I didn't film it though, innit? So, split the G, man. B a G, top G. Good morning. It's 5:20 and I'm going to get up, I'm going to have a shower, I'm going to go to the first site. My first site is an hour away, so I'm going to leave it a little bit earlier because I like to get there a little bit early, and also the hotel breakfast doesn't start until 7:30, so I'm going to make it. I'm told we usually have to be on the first site at 8 o'clock, sometimes 7, but yeah, just want to get there at 7:30, and then we'll go pick up Sam from the airport, and yeah, so we'll see you in a bit. It's gonna be a good day. I'll record some of my day and show what happens. I'll have a shower, get up, and just like the hotel room. Did a tour yesterday, didn't I? It's funny how quickly the hotel room gets so messy, even though you bring like 1 or 2 bags. But yeah, I'm a bit tired. I could hear last night at like 10:30, maybe 11. I could hear, like, I've never heard it on tour before, so it's funny. It's happened on my last week upstairs. I'm on the first floor, but upstairs I could hear this couple shagging really loudly, like proper, not fucking moaning, like screaming. I took a video of it. I might put it in here, and the video I took was after the loudest bit, so you can even hear it on that video. I said it to Izzy, like, they've put me in a orgy house, but I'm only joking, like, but yeah, it's good. So objective: get dressed, get bag packed, have a shower, fucking go to site, do the talk, go to Dublin, pick up Sam in the van, come back here. Then we got Jonathan, a young lad, shadowing us, who might join the team, so yeah, we'll speak to him. Yeah, so it's going to be a good day, so see you in a bit. Good morning. So all dressed, all ready, got my bag, got all my stuff in my bag. Where is the bag? The bag is there. So I'm going to travel, got to look for a coffee on the way. In my bag I've got my shorts. Do you have my shorts? No, I haven't packed my shorts yet, so I'm going to pack my shorts, look for a coffee, go to site, do the first talk. So this is probably a bit where we do the time lapse, so see you in a bit. Put my shorts in my bag quickly. There we go, so shorts are in the bag. It gets hot these days, so it's also good because you never know, surprise gym sesh, so let's go get the vein in. It's funny because places always smells of weed out here, but it always looks different in the dark, always a bit disorientating. So yeah, time to go get a coffee and a little bit of food maybe. I'm not that hungry, but coffee is needed. And there she is, the van. Isn't she nice? I've just realised I've left my coat in the room. I might go back and get it. I'm not sure what the weather is. I'm going to check the weather first. See you in a bit. So we're 40 minutes away from site. It's, what's the time now? it is 6:13 at the minute, and site's 40 minutes away, so that gives us an hour's grace to poodle over there. We're due there at 8, so I'm gonna go get some breakfast, have a coffee, have some chilling out time in the van, and yeah, I'll film the ride to the garage, and hopefully I can play my music while I drive with the video going. Let's see if I can set this up quickly. So yeah, and then Ireland, they've got loads of tolls. Yeah, and isn't it fantastic, right, that Spotify is a thing? Like, I know I'm probably like sounding like a boomer right now, but Spotify, amazing feature. Just put the camera wide, just say it's a dash cam, hopefully that stays and doesn't fall or whatever. Yeah, that seems like it'll be alright. Yeah, so Spotify, man, it's fucking sound, innit? Literally, it's been going for like 15 years. I remember like it's that old because they mentioned it on the In-Betweeners once. I think she says, I die without Spotify. But yeah, it's wicked. But yeah, it's wicked, man. And I'm gonna play my music, so bye. You can watch the journey on time lapse. Just made it to the garage. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I'm trying to sort that out. I'm trying to record with my silly left hand. So I've got cerebral palsy, so my left hand doesn't record too well. So I'm at the garage. It's Ireland, so it's in euros. It's 174, I think, per litre of diesel. So I'm not sure if that's expensive, but it's going to go on my business account because I am on business. So yeah, and my little thing of recording time lapse didn't work. I'm going to try the phone holder, see how we go there. But yeah, I'm going to fill up the van, grab a coffee, grab something to eat, grab another drink, and yeah, I'll see you in a second. Yeah, so just at the garage, got my things. Should we do a little haul? I got a breakfast, I got flapjack, because I don't get that hungry in the mornings, and this was free with the coffee. I got a cappuccino. This is a medium, and the large ones are 20 ounces. I imagine that's what it's like in America. And what else did I get? I got one of these American sugar-free energy drink. Who knows if it's any good for you? Probably not. But I do like an energy drink, I won't lie. I do like them. And it was cheaper than the Monster, and I think I've had it once before, so yeah, that'll do. I noticed that all these lenses were dirty, so I'm just going to give you a little clean, and then we'll just flip you around to the other side. I can angle you as well. Yeah, you got a bit of light flares going on. I don't know which lens you are at the minute, but I might put you on a wide angle. That's a little better, isn't it? Let's do a wide angle. There you go. And I'm going to just do a little bit of a time lapse of me driving. That's so much better. I'm a photographer and I don't even clean my lenses. How useless am I, guys? Why speaking really Australian? But yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a time lapse. Probably not the whole thing, because that would just be silly. My drive is 36 minutes. I might be able to do the whole thing, who knows, but that's a lot of time lapse, so I might just do the beginning and the end. But anyway, guys, I'm going to turn the brightness down so it doesn't look sus if a guy goes past me, because it looks like I'm watching a video even though I'm filming one. So yeah, turn the brightness down and just check that's still recording. I'm going to turn my music back on, so I'll see you guys in a bit. I think I'm speaking to her head office today, so it's going to be a bit more corporate. Corporate office for me is the talks I get most nervous in, and as you can see, I've got an empty seat, so these are the ones where I need a little bit of support with it. But I'll be alright. I enjoy speaking, and the reason I get anxious around corporate people is because I'm used to speaking to the lads on site. I relate to them a bit better. When there's a stigma, I stigmatise corporate workers, so I always think corporate workers, they're more like money driven, they're more, well, everyone's money driven, isn't it? That's me stigmatising, and it's like they're more educated than me, they're middle class, they're going to see through me, they're going to call me a liar or a bullshitter. And then there's always there's not a risk, but there's always a possibility that one of the directors of a company might come and watch it at the head office. So yeah, but I treat everyone the same. I call the guy mate, whatever. And also my talk, I don't know, should I talk? Let's explain what we do at the charity. So Lighthouse is a charity Lighthouse Construction Charity is a lighthouse. No, it's not a lighthouse. The emblem's a lighthouse. We use an emblem. The lighthouse is our mascot. I'm getting all tongue-tied. So Lighthouse Construction Charity is a charity that supports construction workers with all essential areas of well-being. So, and it's the only charity that does that in construction. So when I say well-being, that is all areas. It's firstly mental health, but more practically we support with physical and financial as well, because for many people poor mental health is a symptom of struggling in life. It could be with physical illness, it could be physical illness in the family, it could be something like that, it could be the finances. A lot of the calls at the charity are regarding financial stuff, and then feeds into mental health. Because most poor mental health is symptomatic of struggling in life, like with other things, with relationships, with work, money, security, stuff like that. And they also offer a little bit of legal advice as well, which could be really worth it, really good. So there's many teams in the charity, so I'm part of the Make It Visible team. And what we do is we drive these vans around that I'm sitting in. They're high-vis, and there's 4 of them, and I think there's 8 or 9 of us lads that do it. So it's shrinking but expanding. I'm leaving, not because I want to, well, I do want to, but I don't. Like, this is the best job I've ever had, but I'm going to Australia. But so they're getting some new lads maybe, and what we do is we go up on site in these vans, we stand down, we do tools down on site, and we basically promote the charity, explain what the charity is, explain the services available to the people on site, and it's also available to the family members as well. So the partner, the children, still at home with mum and dads, they can access things like the counselling, like the financial aid, or support and stuff like that. And what we do is we will explain the charity, but the way we destigmatise and actually get the people calling the charity is we will share our own lived experience. And for me, my lived experience is I've got a disability, so this hand is affected by something called cerebral palsy. I've got cerebral palsy that affects my left side. And for me growing up, that was really tough. I always felt like an alien, like an outsider because of my disability. And then I had eczema on my hands. It's a little bit visible there. It's not as bad. I've been waxing and creaming, moisturising it and stuff. And when you've got a disability, eczema, and you're also dyslexic like me, I struggled because I wasn't academically as strong as some of my classmates, and I wasn't as physically strong as my classmates. And early in my childhood, I heard somebody call me Mong and a spastic, and when you're young, those words cut deep. It was normal words, I suppose, in the 90s, like, oh, look at him, he's a retard, or look at him, he's a spastic, ooh, cerebral palsy and stuff like that. And when you're young, it's kind of that dig deep, and it affected me and my confidence growing up. And then I got to uni,
and the reason I'm in this construction charity is because my dad was a construction worker, my brother's a construction worker, my granddad was in the industry. All the men in my family have worked with their hands. I'm the only bloke in my pretty much extended family that doesn't do a job outside or in a garage. So it's I struggled with that, but I want to make my dad proud, so I went to uni. And I went to uni for 2 years and failed uni. I failed every assignment, every exam. I failed everything. And in my second year of uni, my mental health was really bad. I was studying psychology. I was the embodiment of depression, but I ignored that. I told myself that I was okay, that I was fine. And then you can only bend so much before you break. And I had a breaking point. I was drunk one night. I was drinking to cope. And I made an impulsive decision to try kill myself, and I'm really lucky that I was unsuccessful in that attempt. Or is it successful because I fucking woke up, and not just woke up in the morning, luckily, but it was the turning point in my life. I actually metaphorically woke up because I admitted to myself the following day that things are out of control for me, that I need help, and I got that. And I got that help because I went to somebody I trust. And the reason I went to this person, and I talk about this in my talk, is this person, I don't know if she appreciate me saying her name, but she's an old teacher of mine, right? And when she was doing a lesson about common mental illness, she didn't read out of the stupid book with signs and symptoms on it. She talked about her own experience. And that, for the first time in my life, I was hearing somebody else describe the way I was feeling at the time, but using words I didn't have. And for me, that equipped me with a little bit of language to describe. And I went to that person, broke down. This person helped me find some therapy. Therapy changed my life. And I started being honest with myself. I rang my parents and said, I don't want to go to uni anymore. And I was expecting them to give me a bollocking, dropping out, wasting all that money, all that time. Just check the time, because I'm going to go say that in a bit, just make sure I'm in the right place. Yeah, and then my mum and dad, they said, fuck uni, come home, get yourself sorted. And that's what I did. I started sleeping right, eating right, and looking after my physical health, because I wasn't doing that in uni. I got to the gym, I got a job, and job changed me, because for the first time in my life, with a disability, with dyslexia, with the eczema, with a full-time working job, looking after people, and hearing those people say thank you, Jack, and their parents or their loved ones or the relatives of the people I was looking after say thank you, and my colleagues looking forward to me being on shift, changed me, because my identity was I was a loser, right? And then the reason I struggle doing these talks in offices is because there's a higher female population, and the second stigma I talk about is demographically more of a female problem than it is a male problem. It still happens to blokes, so it happens to 1 in 6 blokes and 1 in 4 females, if my statistics are up to date. I was in an abusive relationship, and I talk about that, and I talk about how it made me feel, and my mindset, and how I slowly was losing myself, and how long it took me to get away from that. And the reason we tell these stories is because this isn't particularly a unique story. Maybe disability and all of those problems into one, all those life experiences, they're unique to me, right? But if you pull them apart, pull them out, maybe somebody relates to disability, maybe somebody relates to the drinking or the suicide or the abusive relationship. So the reason we tell these stories is to normalise life, because life happens. But what we don't do in life, and we think the blokes don't do this, but the blokes definitely do this. The blokes do this, but we think the women don't, and that's talk. Like, the women aren't talking as much, and what we're trying to do is equip the people with the skill set to ask for help, because it's so difficult. So get one of these, because we give out these on site. It's so difficult. Pick that up and ring that number. So difficult for so many reasons. And when I say, look, asking for help saved my life twice, and my life's in a good place. Like, I'm married now, I've got a good relationship. I'm not under somebody's thumb. I am still me. I do the things that I want to do, and I'm moving to Australia. I'm financially sound, and it's because I asked for help. All of these things I mentioned that I have now, I didn't have 5-10 years ago, and I have them now, and it's because I asked for help. And that's what we try to get the guys on site to do. And the reason I struggle with the offices is because there's a female population, and depending on the community, and depending on the experience, it can really cut deep, especially if somebody's going in there. So always put a little warning, look, I ain't gonna hold any punches back. I'm gonna describe my story in its full rawness so you can understand. I'm not gonna do a fucking LinkedIn filter bollocks where I've learned this or that. The only thing I've learned from my story is asking for help, and that's the most important part of my story, is use the charity, ask for help. It's free, it's confidential, and it can change your life. And maybe you don't need it, but you don't know when your phone may go off and change your world. Happened to me a year ago. My phone went off, my mum was on the other end, and she was in tears because my granddad was dying. We don't know when we get those calls, right? And but maybe you don't ever need it. Maybe you're really lucky, maybe you're really resilient, maybe you've got an amazing support network around you. But hearing this story can equip you with some knowledge to put your hand out and say, look, to one of your mates that you see struggling, are you alright? Are you really okay, mate? Because I've noticed a difference in you, and I'm worried about it, and we can all do that. You don't have to be like me, you don't have to be like the lads on site, you don't have to be a counsellor, you don't have to have any experience working in mental health or any mental health training to actually notice that somebody's struggling and ask them that question. Ask them twice, because if you don't ask that question, that person carries that, and just you notice it and think maybe makes them feel like they've got an ally and they're not alone. Because there's a few people that noticed I wasn't right 5 years ago when I was in my abusive relationship, but them just noticing, not helping me, gave me hope, because they weren't taking the piss out of me. They could say, I can see you're struggling, mate. Are you sure you're okay? Oh yeah, I'm just tired. You know what? But them notice it and keep noticing gave me the strength to see that what I was going through wasn't normal, and eventually somebody did notice and they got me speaking, and yeah, things are good. So that's a little bit of my story. I'm going to film it as well. Don't know how this vlog's going to go, because I'm going to ask Izzy to edit it, and yeah, so I'm going to go say hello to the people in a little bit. Fucking hell, I'm glad I'm in the right place, and it's good to see the this camera, this phone can hold up, because I filmed like that 40-minute drive, and the phone wasn't hot, it was fine, it recorded, it's brilliant. So yeah, that's good. So I'm going to continue doing this vlog. So I was worried about if the phone would overheat, oh excuse me, and just stop recording. So yeah, I'm going to stop speaking, because when you've got long speaky bits, they're difficult to edit, aren't they? So you see in a bit, I'm hiccuping now, oh god.
If you guys could work with me for the next period of time, if you've got a phone, can you just check that it's on silent for me, please? I get really distracted by phones going off. And I might start implementing a rule, every time the phone goes off, that person has to donate a $5 to the charity, yeah? No, I'm only kidding. I'm not here for your money. And secondly, just a heads up, I'm not going to pull any punches in this talk. I do talk a bit about mental health, and I'm not here to write signs and symptoms out of the fact sheet. I'm here to discuss real life, and part of that will be my story. And my story can be a little bit intense for some people, and I promise you, if you want to step away, it's good that we do these outside. So if you need to step away, get away from the talk, because maybe you can relate to me, maybe you're going through what I did, but you're going through it now. Please don't harm yourself. I'm not here to harm anyone, I'm here to help. And the reason we do that is because we want to take the sting out of stigma, and we'll get back to stigma in a bit. So hands up if you've heard of the Lighthouse Charity before today. That's really good. I was at mental health, suicide. In that same year we lost a more significant amount of people to suicide. Do you want to know what that number was? 507 people in this industry, just like you, just like me, we've lost to suicide, and it's predominantly men. Out of those 507 people, there was 3 female. And I'm not saying that females don't suffer from mental health, they do. Because when you look at the attempts from male and female, it's equal. For some reason, men are more likely to die by suicide. So why does this industry in particular have a problem with suicide that big? Pressure, yeah, there's some work pressures, yeah. Money, yeah. Financial pressures. Yeah, I've known people to die by suicide due to financial pressures, and this demonstrates why this message is important. Your company's been going for 41 years almost now, hasn't it? There's a lot of industry experience here. How many people here know somebody that's passed away from falling from height? You guys are a really good company. I'm really glad to see that no hands have gone up, and if anyone is a bit shy, I am sorry to hear from that. This question usually goes a bit different. If any of you know somebody who sadly passed away from suicide, put your hand in the air. Look at that. This is why this message is important. This industry has such a high suicide rate, and it's not the industry, because name me an industry that doesn't have pressure and financial problems. Name me an industry that isn't stressful, that isn't difficult, because there isn't one. The reason the industry has a problem with suicide is because it's a male-dominated industry. So with a male-dominated industry comes male-dominated problems. When it comes to mental health, what don't we do, lads? We don't talk, do we?
Hiya guys, just done my first talk of the day. I did record it, so there might be a few clips of it in the thing. I'm just going to pack up the van and head in just in case anyone wants to have a chat, because these talks can cut deep for some people, and it's good to be there to catch them if they need to reach out, ask for support. And yeah, good. I can rest now a little bit. I always get a little bit anxious before a talk, especially when doing it by myself, and especially to Irish people, not because they're Irish, but because there's a heavier stigma here, so sometimes they don't want to interact as much, and it was an office as well, so we don't get as much stick and banter, and sometimes the banter actually helps a little bit. So I'll film myself packing down, and then we'll sort ourselves out in a bit.
So that's the van packed up.
So just finished the first site. Nobody wanted to speak about personal disclosure, but spoke to the company HR about like future visits, well-being in general, training, annual events that come up regarding mental health and well-being. So yeah, it's been good. I look tired, don't I? Why do I look so tired? It's these talks, they can take it out of you. So because you have to be so present, you have to be really present in what you're saying, what you're doing, how you're representing the charity, and then you have to be present after you talk to represent the charity, to support anyone that comes and asks us for support, because especially if they're asking as a first disclosures are huge. Like first disclosures, like if you mishandle that, which can be a possibility, but for somebody that's trained, usually we'll hold them well. It can be the make or break if somebody's going to access support, or even try to access it a second time. Luckily, my training as a Samaritan gave me some good insight to how to handle first disclosures. It's always being present, asking questions, reassuring, no judgment, silence sometimes, get the person to speak as much as possible, because you've got 2 ears for a reason and 1 mouth, and it's proportionate. Use them proportionately. Listen twice as much as you speak when you're supporting somebody. So what's happening now? So it's around 10 o'clock. Sam arrives in Dublin at 2, so I'm probably going to drive towards Dublin and find somewhere to settle for until he lands, and then back to Kilkenny. We're going to meet Jonathan's shadowing this week, and yeah, so I'm not going to film my drive this time because it's a bit long, but maybe I'll check in with you in a couple of hours. So I'm back at Dublin Airport now. Just driven 2.5 hours, not 2.5, it's probably just 2 hours from Waterford, I think it was, and now I'm back at like Dublin Airport, just in McDonald's. I've had to buy food so I don't get clamped. Because apparently everyone waits here, and clamping enforcement people are coming on their way. The McDonald's person said, if you don't want to get clamped, you need to buy a meal. So we've got some nuggets and some what do you call it, chips. Sam should be landing in soon, so I'm just going to eat these things, and yeah, then I'll go over to him. So just eating my McDonald's. I've been trying to avoid McDonald's on these tours because I make bad choices normally anyway, so McDonald's is the ultimate unhealthy choice. And I'm sorry I didn't eat on camera, but I ain't no avocado YouTube mukbang person, so yeah. But Sam's just touched down, so it'll probably take him 20 minutes, half an hour to get his baggage. I think my time in this car park has come to an end, because you get 30 minutes and they start clamping you, and parking enforcement people, no offence to you, but you could pick a better job, couldn't you? A job that actually makes people feel good. The only people you make feel good are people that own private car parks. Everyone else, you ruin their day. So that's my opinion. It's probably not everyone's opinion, but probably is everyone's opinion. So yeah, I'm going to do a lap around the airport, and I'll take you along with me. I'll have you facing this way, just because. I just got a message from Martin. I don't know what it was. It's probably my my story where there's two people shagging in the hotel. I'll put it in the YouTube video as well, in the vlog. But yeah, I'm going to play my music and get to thingy. There he is. He made it. He made it. Oh, he's putting his gear in there. Hello, Sammy.
Oh, brother.
Mate, you're right. Good to see you, mate. Alright, you're right.
Thank you for doing this.
Mate, you're welcome. Let's find out where we're going quickly. Where are we going? How's your flight?
Yeah, straightforward, good.
Right.
Eventually.
Is that me? Oh, that's the boss. Let's have it.
Oh man, I'm here.
Yeah, man. I'm doing my vlog. Say hello.
Hello, Jack in the future.
Yeah,
hello,
Jack in the
65-year-old Jack,
Yeah.
looking back at this in his rocking chair. Good old days.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to turn this off and make sure we're going to the right place. Bye-bye. Guy dressed as a dad here in his short and polo shirt, and Sammy, hipster dad. We've just met Johnny. He's coming to shadow us tomorrow, and we're going to Paris for dinner, aren't we?
We are Paris, Texas, which is a bit confusing.
Paris, Texas. So those southern Texans and Paris. So we're gonna get some meats, and I might do a little video of the meats we're gonna eat. Oh, it's good to see this happen. the vape stickers.
Place. Look at these buildings. Look. Ulster Bank Limited.
Yeah, man. It's a nice town. We're in Kilkenny. This is Kilkenny town. So, oh, slippery butter. But yes, captain's log out.
Just dated at the Ated Paris, Texas. It was alright. There's Sammy. Yeah, that's the end of day 1, so we'll be seeing you tomorrow. I look really silly, look how fat my face is, but that's alright. I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry we couldn't Skype tonight.
Oh, good morning. It's 5:30, it's Tuesday morning, and don't need to be up this early, but I couldn't really sleep properly. I kept getting weird dreams and waking up every hour. I think fundamentally I'm a bit stressed about the move. I'm excited for it, but it's a big thing, innit? So yeah. What are we doing today? So in 6:45, so in an hour and 15 minutes, we're gonna leave the hotel, make our way to the first site, get coffee, and yeah. So yeah, I went to bed at probably 11 last night. So yeah, I've had good sleep, but it's been so disturbed. So yeah, we'll see what happens today. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. It's just a bit stressed, I reckon. I was having a mad dream. Shit, sorry, I hit the record button accidentally. Yeah, mad dreams, like, I had like a dream that I had a daughter, and we're in a big house, and I don't know where it was, but yeah, it was a weird dream. It was a nice dream, but stressful, so I don't know why. And yeah, looks like a UFO there, doesn't it? But yeah, so, and then I don't know what else I was stressed about, but yeah, time to get up. I look really muscular there, but in reality I'm just fat, so yeah, that's the thing, innit? But the thing is, lads and ladies, we all have imperfections of our body. Don't need to be getting on these fucking injections, or you don't need to be flying out to Turkey to get your teeth drilled down and fake ones put on top, or fake hair put in you. Just accept the way you are. Like, and if you don't like it, make some changes. Like for me, I know I make unwise choices when eating on tour, so I have gained weight and I'm not ashamed of it. And like, it's comfort, innit? And it's like stress, and I started eating poorly 5 years ago when I was in that situation I mentioned earlier. It was a coping mechanism. It was one of the few things I could control, and I think we all need to feel like we're in control of something in our lives. So sometimes that can lead us to make bad decisions. So yeah, anyway, I'll stop talking. I'm gonna get up, have a coffee, and I'll check in with you soon. Morning.
Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, darling.
I'm
You can only see a little bit of it, but look at that sky.
It is, isn't it? It's
Golden
nice.
and the purple, and
Good
see
morning.
it on the clouds underneath. Look,
Yeah.
mint, isn't it?
I'm doing good morning.
Good morning.
It's
It's
Tuesday.
20 to 4 in the morning. That's how dedicated we are.
Yeah, we're on that grind. It's Johnny, man.
How you going, man?
How you going, man?
No, not too bad. Not too bad. Excited for the first day,
Good
swim.
sleep, yeah, yeah.
Oh, very good
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
Very good.
First day for Jonathan
Yeah,
today, yeah.
First
Oh,
day
right.
on the tools, or not on the tools, on the
Oh no,
mental
definitely not
tools.
the first day into
Yeah.
it.
On the cords.
Yeah, yeah.
First day and it's picking up.
Yeah, should we find a garage and get a coffee and fill out the van?
Sounds like a plan B.
Bye bye. Irish garage with Sam. We're gonna get a coffee. We're gonna fuel ourselves, and yeah,
You just give me a top tip, and I would like Jack to pass this on because this was a top tip. At 44 years old, a man in a van, never knew it. Tell him, Jack.
yeah. So this might blow your mind a bit. So on your fuel thing, let me zoom in. Oh, can I zoom in? Oh, zoom in. Oh, that's the wrong way. See that little arrow on your fuel gauge? Let me zoom in even further. Oh God. Where is it?
Just for a bit of context, we talk to each other in Australian accent.
Yeah.
The last couple of tours because obviously Jack's making the jump.
Yeah. So on that fuel thing, the arrow points to the side which your fuel hole is.
So in the vehicle there, Even in my own vehicle, I sometimes forget when I'm in the car or the
Yeah.
Which side's it on this one?
It's that one. And remember, guys, to put the right fucking fuel in your van or car. I've never made the mistake yet, but this is a diesel, so the black stuff will be going in. Black.
Never put the pump up your bum.
No. You may think you're a tank, but you don't run on petrol, mate.
No matter what you've heard, how tickly and nice it might be, do not do that.
No, don't do it. Right, let's get a coffee, Samuel. So I've just put €100 into the wagon. Let me show you Irish Garage because it's so much better than the ones we have in the UK. Let me do a little tour. He's a wicked man. I wonder if my limp shows up on the camera. So this is the Irish Garage. They're massive. They're like superstores. Got bakery. Do I want a little croissant or something? Might get a little croissant and coffee. But yeah, man. Alright. Sultana, scone. Scones are big in Ireland, man. Let's have a look. See if we can find. Just get a coffee and go. It's hard to do with one hand. Cappuccino, regular, start pouring. There we are. Coffee. He's got his things, water and coffee. That's all I need. Right, I'm gonna get a croissant, pay up, and then we'll see you in a bit. Alright. Vloggy update, boys. The first sight, we had a bit of a mix up with the time, so there is no talk this morning. There's 2 talks this afternoon. We got young Jonathan shadowing us, so we can physically be in two places at the same time. We've got Big Daddy Jack and Johnny going to one site, and Sam is going to do this site. We're meant to be at 1 o'clock. So going back to digs, I'm driving the van. We're in a place called Waterford. It's quite beautiful. I recommend it for a holiday, even though I've never stayed here. It just looks nice. And yeah, we're going to chill out. And we'll be in touch soon. Me and Sam we've got to separate for this afternoon, don't we, Sam?
Which is quite sad to think, isn't it?
It's very, very sad, man. Very sad.
And just again for future Jack,
Yeah.
who sat watching this in his underpants,
Eating beans.
thinking about the glory days of touring when he was the main man in the van. He's Australian before he's even got there. It's fucking brilliant.
I'm more Australian than Izzy, and that would piss her off because she was born in Australia. But
I've never met Izzy, but I've heard nothing but lovely things about Izzy. And I would like to send my best wishes to you for your trip to Australia, even though you're probably watching this in Australia.
Yeah.
You're already there and this is in the past. But have a wonderful time. You have a wonderful husband and you sound like a wonderful couple.
Oh, cheers,
and you're
Sam.
going to go on and be wonderful parents and you're going to bring in gorgeous, lovely children into the world, and that's what we all need.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll let you answer your phone, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. What do we do? We avoid them. I'm not here for your wallets. I know I'm making a joke about taking a 5 minutes. I'm not here for your money. I imagine, I'm not sure. Tweets. He's tweeting about fucking shit and shit. It's been a busy day. Good morning, how we going? It's Wednesday. Look at the condition of my hair and beard. I am in desperate need of a groom. I've even got a bit of a monobrow going, so desperate grooming is required. It's Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursdays for me are usually not the toughest days of the tour, but the days where I feel the fatigue
because I'm in the middle of the week, and I don't know how to describe it. You just wake up feeling a bit tired, and I don't know, like I don't think I'm sleeping properly because I woke up at 5 today without any alarms or anything going off. Site's only 10 minutes away. We start at 8, so we don't need to leave for another 10 minutes. That's not a clock, that's a light. It's 10 past 7. So yeah, so we're really lucky this morning because the sites this week have been at least an hour away when it comes to where we're based in digs. And yeah, so this morning it's some sort of company, 60 people. It's like some sort of company, like every company, some sort of company, Jack. It's a clean room company, so I guess they're doing some sort of like forensic medical type stuff or factory assembly line stuff, so who knows. Don't actually know what a clean room is, and the only clean rooms I'm familiar with are the forensic ones, and that's not because I'm a psycho killer, it's because I did a little bit of forensic science in my early life when I was young. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back. Hopefully we can come back to digs. I've got my Steam Deck and I want to do some things to that before Australia, so I'll show you my Steam Deck later. Like, it's pretty cool. Anyway, lads and ladies, I'm gonna log off here and maybe catch you on the first site. So see you in a bit. Bye. Check this out. Isn't that nice? You think I was in the Caribbean or something. So good morning. It's good to be outside the sun. Vlogs from the room are always a bit depressing because I'm always tired in the room. So yeah, just gonna wait for Sam now. There's the van. So happy days, yeah. Little vloggy update. Sam's making screenshots and we've just arrived to our first site, which is
Like a proper fucking phone
scroller.
Phone wanker. Don't I? Look at that.
Phone wanker.
Yeah, scrolling first thing in the morning. It's disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah. Scroll less, do more.
Yes, that's exactly true.
Yeah.
Listen to Jack, kids.
Yeah, scroll. But I'm a bad influence, man, because you know how many memes I post.
Oh dear. I'm actually promoting a podcast.
Yeah.
Which is released today, so it's about mental health and well-being. It's about not going on your phone.
Yeah, check out Sam's podcast. It's the NE1, so that's the letters N and then the letter E, and then is it an underscore 1?
And NE1 as in Newcastle's postcode, so
yeah,
NE1 apostrophe S, anyone's mental health.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you, Jack.
And there's two very handsome people that host it. Very handsome. Worth doing it just to have a look at them. And then the Vanguard, Asgard like Vikings and stuff. Superior Clean Room Solutions. Here, I don't know how it's going to go down because there's 3 of us this morning, so we're going to give John a chance to speak. So maybe one of us will step back or step in if Johnny needs it. So yeah, look at the bags under my eyes. I keep waking up at 5 a.m. without any alarm, and it's because I don't know, maybe I'm getting used to new time zones without knowing it. But anyway, see you in a bit. Love you loads. Bye.
Way through, okay. Now we're going to have you for maybe 50 minutes or so. We've all got the black mirror, haven't we? You might have important calls to take. If you won't mind just putting it on airplane mode. If you need to take your call, take your call. Also, we're going to touch on a couple of subjects during this talk that might be close to home. If that is an issue and you need to leave the room, just give us a thumbs up or thumbs down, Jack, or Jonathan can come and have a chat with you, or if you just need a bit of space, it's not a problem. So, I guess first question is, who's heard of the Lighthouse?
So I made one mistake, it was the worst thing ever. Whether it was connecting the socket wrong, lights weren't working, turned the lights on, bang, the breaker went. Things that got there. Now these mistakes would have played in my head. I went
Yeah, Jackie Vlogs here.
I say, oh boy, you've just caught me having scones and tea.
Oh, what is that? Get the badge in.
I wish this front-facing camera was a bit wider, but yeah. We're having scones, aren't we, Sammy? Yeah. Very English morning in Ireland. Get the scones in, yeah. Scones. A businessman goes to an Indonesian village and he sees a fisherman. And he sees like this fisherman's doing quite well at fishing. He's getting a lot of fish for his family and his community. And he's like, "Have you ever thought about monetizing this, selling it?" And the fisherman goes, "No, why? Why would I do that?" And he goes, "Well, I don't know. I've got a countdown. We were on the countdown, but now we're here." Little vloggy update with Sam and Jack. We've both got our sunglasses on because we're cool dudes. Sam did his important business meeting. He's doing awareness for the Lighthouse Charity, and Jonathan sadly left us because his hotel room expired. And he's got a 4-hour drive back to Northern Ireland, so we decided to let him go. He was a really good lad, and he's probably going to be taking a lot of my filling some of my absence.
It's quite poignant, really, isn't it? You're on this tour, these shadows with us, and he's a young man as well. Obviously, you're youngest in the team, aren't you? And he's even younger than you.
Yeah, he's 27. Yeah.
How did you feel about the talk this morning? I thought it was really good.
Yeah, Jonathan and you both, because you both spearheaded the talk. I just came in at the end, and you both were really powerful. And listening to Johnny's talk, it cuts deep because he doesn't pull any punches, and the way he talks about his story, you can really feel the pain that he's lived through and continues to live through with his family history. And it's really tough stuff, but yeah, it's good.
And for a first time talk, second talk, his there's no fat. He obviously told us he's writing a book, isn't he? So he's writing a lot, and I could really see I might even try that myself. I mean, I've obviously
you're articulating, organising your thoughts,
like very good at kind of draft 1, draft 2, sort of making it. It was always taking you to the next part of the talk without sort of circling back, and with nerves in the early days, and kind of the vulnerability is
because it's not only him exposing himself, he's also you're when you start these talks for the first time, you're dealing with the very present fear of rejection, like are these people gonna think I'm talking shit when I'm pouring my heart out? And it can be really tough.
It is. I mean, even if we pick on someone, I say pick on, that sounds I mean, even when we present to somebody in the crowd and say, so you raised your hand, sir, you know about that, you see someone go red immediately, and you can feel the kind of everybody's looking at me, so there's that as well. But I thought you did cracking, and I hope in losing you, Jackie, which is it's a blow to anybody in your life who's waving off goodbye to you, but I think everybody in your life knows you're off for an adventure, man, and it'll all be good. And in our case, in the Lighthouse case, hopefully Johnny comes in and he'll be really good for him and good for us, and help spread the word.
Yeah, and I know the Lighthouse will continue to be amazing, and it will still be there when I get back, if I do come back.
So keep saying that, don't you?
Yeah. Well, it's a coping mechanism.
When I come back,
because I'm gonna miss everything here. I miss my family, miss my friends, miss Lighthouse. This is the only job where I've felt completely whole, like where I'm not. Yeah, the job can get tiring, but I'm not tired because of the job itself. I don't think, oh bloody hell, here we go again, I've got to do that. I look forward to starting every morning, even though we have the early starts and sometimes the late finishes. It's worth it, because you can see it when you're speaking to the lads on site, and they you can see they understand what you're saying, and you're not just understanding you because they know what the words mean, but they understand you with their soul, because they can relate to it. And it's powerful, because especially when the lads come up to you afterwards. You had quite a powerful moment after this talk this morning, didn't you, with the young lad disclosing something to you. And that's it, that's what it's all about. Like last week I was really sad because a guy really needed the help, but after my talk, a young lad came limping over, and he had cerebral palsy, and he was like, that was the first time I've ever seen another person with cerebral palsy talk about it. And I was really sad I couldn't speak to this lad,
because I don't meet many people with in a similar sort of fashion to me. But he was in the industry. He was trying to make a go of it. He was training to be a carpenter, and all the power to him, man. But yeah,
Listen, just take a moment to talk to yourself in the future about you don't need to come back. Tell them what's happening here now. Just tell Jack in the future what's happening here now in the UK and what's going on. It's just...
So yeah, the UK, the politics, the division, it's pretty mad. Cost of living, like you can't fucking go anywhere without somebody disagreeing with you or calling you like a fucking pussy or a fascist or a Hitler or a left wing wokey. Like, you have to be in one of these fucking extreme camps where you can't just be a regular guy. You're either a Nazi or a wokey. Like, what there's no in between. I don't know where I think I am in between. I'm neither a wokey or a Nazi. Like, I think sitting somewhere in the middle, and recently married, could take my wife to Australia.
You're in Australia now watching this?
I'm in Australia now watching this, or I've come back and I've
This is like that thing, what are you going to say? What would you, if you could give yourself advice, if you give your past self advice, you're giving your future self advice?
Yeah. Apply the fucking sun lotion, you dinlo. Look how pale you are. You're fucking... You never go outside. Go outside. Put
sunscreen.
Put the Steam Deck down. Fuck me. yeah, bro. Like, put the video games down. It's killing your marriage. Speak to your wife more.
Yeah, make sure that jerry can's full.
Yeah, make sure the jerry can's full.
You don't want to run out of
Don't run out of water. Don't run out of water, and look after Izzy and tell her thank you every day and mean it. Like, you still tell her now, because if you stop doing that, Jack, we're disappointed in you, mate, because she's the best thing that ever happened to you. So
yes, more power.
Yeah.
Powerful Izzy.
Little Jack has got so much to lose. So so little Jack, look after yourself, man. And hopefully you'll be a bit more tanned and a bit more fucking Australian next time I see you. But don't exercise more, bro. You can have the VB, but exercise to earn it, bro. Like, look how wide you are, man. Look at that. Look at that gut. If I was only fatter, the steering wheel would be rubbing on me. Like, we're alright, like.
Future Jack he's got it all in hand.
Yeah, so we're on the second site today. We're at Irish Water. I'm gonna do the talk, and then we'll probably check in with you on the way back, or at dinner or something. So yeah, and then tomorrow fly home for the very last time. So Sam, I love you, man.
I love you, brother.
You're a legend.
It's been a privilege to know you in this short year that I have known you.
Yeah, mate.
It's been intense, it's been magical.
Yeah.
I've learnt a shitload from you, and I'm 15 years older than you, and I've learnt a shitload from you.
Well, I learn a lot from you, man. We all learn from each other on this team. It's there's 8 or 9 of us, and we're all like great. Like, yeah, it can be tough on the road. You're with a single person for a week, they become your partner in crime. Like, you got to be able to trust that person, and I'm lucky that I've got 8 other dudes I can trust and be vulnerable with and have a laugh with.
Next time I see you,
yeah,
I'll be fucking like in my 50s. It's mental.
Well, yeah.
Probably.
How old are you?
44.
44. Yeah, maybe.
You're gonna come back like Crocodile Dundee, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're not even wearing shoes anymore. And that.
Yeah, no,
Like,
calloused feet and like wielding big knives and spoons.
That's
and
not
stuff.
a knife.
Yeah. You call that a mental health talk? This is a mental health talk. You drongos. Alright, lads. See you in a bit. Love you. Bye bye.
I'm gonna come down and talk to you about mental health in the industry. And they said, are you fucking joking? Mental health. What are you on about? Because we get that a lot. Mental health, we're all about mental health. A lad on the site up in, not far from here, Waterford yesterday, said to me, are you the mental health man? I said, I'm here with the Lighthouse. So, anybody heard of the Lighthouse? No, nothing.
Good afternoon. Yeah, so it's Wednesday evening. So I'm just waiting for Sam. He's doing some things, and then we're gonna go out, and it's gonna be my last meal on the tours. Our last evening meal. Just did my goodbyes to the lads. I should have recorded it, but I was driving the van home, so well, not home, but to the hotel. So we joined that on the way. Just heard Sam's doorbell. Maybe he's ready. So yeah, we'll go for a last meal, and yeah, it's really weird. Been doing this for the last 3 years, and I can't believe like it's come to an end or somewhat of a conclusion. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't. Who who knows, it's really strange to be giving up something that I love this much. It offers me a lot of security, this work. I'm self-employed, but I've never had security like this, because I make some decent money, like not showing off or anything, but I get well compensated for this, get well looked after to do this. So yeah, last time out, I am emotionally fatigued, very much so. Every talk I do, I can feel myself getting more and more, a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more, takes a little bit more from me, and I do need a rest. I need a rest because I've still got compassion to give, but it all has its limit. So yeah, I've just got a text from Sam saying he's ready, so I'm gonna go down and see him. So guys, I'll see you in a minute. Love you, and remember to charge your batteries, charge your spoons.
The authentic Irish product retains genuineness, atmosphere, friendliness. Yeah, you sold, aren't you?
I'm sold, bro. Let's go to the Irish pub. It's the last day on tour, and look at the sun. The sun is shining. I wonder if my camera can focus on it. Maybe not. But yeah, last tour with Sammy. Stayed there at the Kilkenny House Hotel. Highly recommend. It was alright. You hear people shagging sometimes, but yeah, last day on the road. So let's go get a coffee and go to this engineering plant we're going to. So we'll see. Sammy's probably looking at some intellectual things. How you doing? Doing me vloggy?
Money saving expert, mate. I'm learning how to save money. Hey, did you know that the fucking water in England, just while you're in Australia looking back at this,
Yeah.
the average water bill from now in April in England is going up by 26%. What are we doing to ourselves in this
26%
country?
in a year?
Average hike of water bills.
Oh.
Disgusting, man.
And what is a
Absolutely
fucking
disgusting.
fundamental human right, isn't
Again,
it?
it's a privately owned sector now
Yeah.
by one company, no competition.
Yeah, mate. It's pretty
Name
big.
it the price cap.
Yeah.
We're having to put the bill up.
Yeah, man. It's fucking crazy. So
It's disgusting.
I don't know if my last video got it. The water's going up in England, 26%.
Average water bill as of April now, 2025, is going up across the UK by 26%.
Takes
Water, which is a privately owned sector now
Yeah.
by one company or one predominant company.
So we're gonna head off. We're gonna go to the last site. We're gonna maybe get a coffee if we're lucky, and yeah, we'll catch you there, boys and girls, and Jack from the future, and maybe Jack's kids from the future if he's not infertile and stuff from all
Little
this,
Jacks.
all these fucking chemicals that me and Sam talk about.
Chemicals, yeah, you're going for it, aren't you? You're going to be running across the outback, aren't you? Eating celery and
Injecting
roadkill
burgers
and
and stuff. Yeah, man. Alright. Morning coffee, it's good for you. Got me coffee and all my drinks. I'm a thirsty boy. I got a lemon drink and a monster. Yeah, get back on the road. Hiya, so on my last morning site of the tours, been doing it for 3 years. There's the van. Sam's in there talking to his family. We got like maybe 25-30 lads this morning. They're just waiting for their coffees, and then when matey gets back, we'll make a start and do the talk, and it's going to be happy days. So yeah, Mr. Roebuck with crazy hair here. So it's Jack from the MIV team, currently on the MIV team. I won't be after this afternoon, so this is my last morning talk, and it's getting to me that it's real. I am, and at the same time not emotional about leaving, because I've done it for 3 years now, and it's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure to be talking on behalf of the charity, letting people know on site what we do as an organisation. And I'm so grateful to the charity, because they've not only helped me on my journey, given me the confidence, given me a new skill set to use in my life going forward, but they've helped people I care about. And it's been a really
honour. It's been a big honour to do this work. That's the word I was looking for. So about to do our last talk, and we'll check in with you soon. It's my last morning, and it's sad, but not sad. So see you soon. We're back.
Didn't know I was doing it at the time, but that's what we do. And my mate's been sectioned in a mental health unit, my best mate. The one lad I did actually try and talk to. Every now and again I did try and talk to my best mate Wade.
Team Jack and Sam here. We're on our last site, which is, what is it? It's like a concrete prefab site.
Yeah, concrete.
So they're making walls, stairs, cubes, long bridges and stuff. I'll show you a bit of them. I think that's probably where the concrete comes out. It goes into its shapes down there.
Just note the sky here, by the way, because that sky has been like that all week.
Yeah, it's
glorious.
Been lovely, isn't it, Sam?
It's like fucking being back in Oz, match.
It's lovely. The guys are starting to come in now, and I'll zoom in. Check this 10 times his lens out. It's pretty fucking.
Fucking 180 fucking fellas, mate.
Yeah, so we've got 180. So we're on a site where English isn't the predominant language. So when we are on sites like this, we sort of like filter the talk down so to make it more accessible, because a charity can be accessed in many a language. So we want it to be punchy, but not like too overbearing, but also still carry the weight that we intend. So Sam's kicking off the talk in a bit. I'll come in for a little bit, and then off to the airport we go. This is weird. This is the last talk, and it's it's strange. It's an end of an era. End of an era. But I'm ready for the end. I'm feeling quite fatigued now. I'm quite tired. I think I'll just make it through this talk, and I'll be ready for some downtime, to go home to my wife and to chill out. And yeah, I need the rest, because I can feel a little bit of burnout coming from inside me. So yeah, I need a little bit of rest. It's not the only thing. We've been talking strategy, we've been talking shop on the way here, and Sam recommends coconut oil for all purposes, whether it be your fatigue levels, your hair products, lubrication for your bum, nappy rash, cooking again, fertility,
the entire nether regions.
Yeah, nether regions.
The whole of the nether region.
Our athlete's foot,
antibacterial,
antifungal.
Fantastic. Silky smooth finish.
Yeah, so I reckon that's what I'll be using on my hair
You're not going to
in
upset
Australia.
anyone when you've
Smelling like coconuts, unless they're allergic to coconuts. But we don't hang around with people that are allergic to coconuts, and that's by choice, not by coincidence. So if you're allergic to
I'm
coconuts,
just going to try and shoehorn that into the lads in this talk.
yeah, if you're allergic to coconuts, fuck off. So
Good day, mate.
good day, mate. We'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.
So comfortable. Raise your hand if you do know someone who took that permanent decision to end what is often a temporary problem, who killed themselves by suicide. And then have a look around, right? And while them hands are in the air, I'm going to tell you, for every single one of them hands, I bet that some of them are symbolic of more than one person, because mine is. For every one of those people that did that, there's 140 people directly affected, right? 140. And I've already told you, at the centre of that ripple effect is them babbies. That's why we're here. Because we can't.
Like you, it's tough. It will withstand the test of time. But that card can be broken, it can be bent, it can be torn, and that's the same as you. And if you feel yourself starting to tear away, pick up that phone. Meet us halfway. Even if English isn't your first language, you can still access the support. You can still get it. But you have to meet us halfway. You can translate it into your language. You can get self-help. There's loads of information. You can learn about stuff. You don't have to be in crisis. For me, when I became self-employed, the charity helped me set up my tax return, because I didn't know what I was doing. Nobody teaches us that stuff.
Sam's driving. He looks a bit like Paul Walker, doesn't he? Handsome fella.
Drive or die. Drive or fucking die. But bless man, look at this.
Yeah, man, it's good.
2 young men driving through Ireland.
Jackie Vlogs here. Last time seeing this wonderful van and this wonderful man. Maybe for 2 years, maybe forever. Who knows? It's a sad time. It's been good. I've enjoyed my time with you, Sammy.
You're a good lad. I hope you look after the other lads, and yeah, have fun on the tours. Stay in touch.
The world's your oyster, mate.
You got my phone number.
It's an adventure. It's
Yeah.
going to be amazing.
Yeah, man.
This is life. These are the days. Keep
Yeah.
on keeping on. Move through life.
Yeah,
make
yeah.
memories. Meet people.
Meet people. Give yourself what you need as well.
Yeah,
to
brother.
quote Lee, and keep on keeping on. To quote Andy, man. And live deliberately, to quote me. That's my
I
thing.
like it.
Yeah.
No, awesome, man.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
care. Lots of love
Yeah.
and peace.
Love you, bro. Mate, you're a legend. Oh, you're a legend guy. Love you, bro.
Tell your brother I love him. I love that fella.
Yeah. Mate, he loves you. Right, I'll see you later, Sammy boy.
Hey, man, can I get the arm? Do you want me to put this on your back?
Nah. So, that's it. Walking away from the van for the last time. I've been driving that van most of this week. Sam's going to drive it away. I've got to attend my supervision because I don't want to keep them waiting, because I don't want to get in trouble. I still represent Lighthouse, so I've got to be good. I'm going to ring the charity, not charity, my supervisor. Then I'm going to check in to the airport and then see everyone later. So yeah, it's mad times. Sam's just setting up. I'm going to cross this zebra crossing. Well, what a journey I've been on the last 3 years. So yeah, so sad to see the van go. But yeah, I've got to ring Helen, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, I'll film him going away. See you later, mate. There we go. Covered by the bus. And there he is off. There goes the van. One last time. I won't see that van for years now. If ever. I hope I do see the van again. But you never know. Off in the distance. So yeah. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll check in, do my security stuff, and see you. Bye. Just done my supervision. Spoke to Helen for the last time. Seen the van for the last time. Going through airport security at Dublin for the last time. So yeah, it's full of last time. So yeah, it's good. I'm gonna look for a toilet maybe. Actually, I don't think there's one up here. So I'll get through security, go for a wee, a wee, and yeah, I'll speak to you later. Got a mission. I've got to get Andy Bishop some Smorton tablets or tabs or whatever. Love you. I'll see you soon. Bye. There you go. So Jack here in duty free or a terminal or whatever. Done all my bits. Got some stuff for my friends and family, little gifts and stuff. I'm really tired. I've spoken to a couple of people on the phone. Not my best friend, I've got many a best friend, but my good mate Martin's picking me up from the airport. So I might let him know I'm doing a vlog, and if he's happy to be on it. I'm just heading for a Guinness and maybe some chicken wings if they're on this menu. Should we have a look at the menu together? See if there is. So yeah, might get a Guinness and some wings and watch the planes for the next 2 hours. Have a look. Got halloumi fries, chicken tendies. I'm not seeing any chicken wings, which is very sad. Might update with you in a bit, so see you in a minute. Back on home turf, back in the UK, bro. Gonna go get my suitcase. Martin, my mate's picking me up, and he's happy to appear in the vlog. He's a good guy, big into his mental health like me, so I'll have a little chat with him and then hopefully go to bed soon. I am shattered. My bedtime's like 8 o'clock these days, so yeah, see you in a bit. have Big Yellow. Gonna go meet Martin now. I'm doing my vlog.
You're right, I did.
Thanks for coming and picking me
It's
up.
alright, I did have something for you.
Did you? Did you have your phone?
I did.
What does that say? Jack is gay. Because I love cock.
The AI will tell me why you were gay.
Being married is gay. Right, should we go? Just been looking for Martin's vehicle.
We lost it.
We lost the car. It was like, dude, where's my car? And now we're here.
I saw it flashing.
Yeah, bro. Which one is yours? Well, the big Land Rover.
No, it was the Vanilla.
Oh yeah.
You know, you've been it. I offered you to drive it, and you were like, nah, that's alright. When I first bought it.
Yeah, man. Look at those tails. Yeah. I'll give you an update when I'm home. I'm fucking knackered. Well, that's the end of the vlog. Back in the UK now. I got home, I slept. I'm really grateful for Martin for taking me home. Really good tour with Sam. I'm in Winchester now, and I'm on my way to the dentist, so I think that's what we call it a wrap for this last working vlog. And yeah, see you guys soon. We might do a little bit of vlogging in Australia or the trip over there or whatever. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Love you loads. Bye.